live. Sorry about that. I was trying to go live on my laptop and it just wasn't connecting. So we are using the cell phone. So I'm trying to find a good angle. Technical difficulties. Well, anyways, welcome to my first live. Yay, I'm back. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. If you can't tell, I'm in a new place. I've moved. Like, I've had a lot of life transitions since I've been on here. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with just doing the daily energy read. And as I was like meditating and setting up for going on live today, I was playing and this cards kept popping out of this one deck. It's called First Light Tarot. It's actually one of my favorite decks to use. It actually has live images from the Hubble telescope. So yeah, we're going to jump into that. But it's weird because when I was shuffling them to do this video, the card Who May Help kept popping out. So I don't know if you have something in your life right now that you're kind of dealing with and you're like, you know, you need some help, you're not sure how to ask or who to ask. It's just kind of the question that kept popping up when I was meditating on today's energy. So today we could maybe focus on who maybe can help us or who maybe we can help. It just has something with sharing your knowledge and your information with others or gaining that knowledge and information for somebody that you feel is like a mentor in your life. So after that, I went ahead and did go ahead and pull some more cards from that same deck. The first card I got, and that's kind of why I sent maybe like a meteor mentorship or like something like that, or a trainer, was just that this came up, which is the Hierophant card, which is Taurus. But it does also just talk about like wisdom, understanding, mentoring, training. So there is definitely somebody around you. And when I look at this image on this card, I get like this is the person, like this is you or me or whoever. And this is somebody around us that does have a lot more knowledge in whatever we're dealing with. Or maybe just some understanding or some guidance that they can give us on how to move forward. But I just feel like there is this bigger energy around you that could definitely help you. The next card that came up was the 9 card, which talks about energy again. So there is a bigger energy around you. I feel that could help just guide you with some kind of knowledge or wisdom that's going to help you be able to flow a little bit better. So that's what I'm getting today, is just kind of going with the flow, taking that higher level knowledge and just kind of moving forward with our day. The best thing you can do today is, like I said, go with the flow, kind of pull from higher knowledge, wisdom, a mentor, and then just put whatever you've discovered or whatever you're learning about into positive action. Just make sure you do move forward with positive action. So yeah, I definitely feel like today's what it's talking about is that we all maybe have something that's kind of lingering in our minds or on our hearts or our souls, and we're not really sure how to proceed. But the answer is around us. There is somebody around us that could definitely help guide us, help give us some kind of inspiration, wisdom, or even just some understanding that'll allow you to be more in the flow today, moving forward with the more positive action. So that is the general energy read that I got from that deck. I'm definitely going to pull for some other decks right now. So let me go ahead and grab another deck here. And we'll see what we can get with that. Just to kind of see if the messages are the same or different. Each deck, you know, tends to give us different messages. So let's see. The next deck I'm going to pull from for the daily energy, just to kind of give us some insights, a little more in depth, is the Witch's Tarot. It's another beautiful deck. Just the images and stuff on it. I know it's a pretty popular one as well, so most people have seen it. But yeah, let me go ahead and just pull in some more information. See what we can do with this. If you are tuning into this, or if you see this later on my stream and you are interested in joining, I am going to start going live every day. I'm going to start doing around 11 a.m. each day. Probably hop on here for at least an hour or two, and then I'm going to hop off, and then I'll come back in the evening and go live again. Reason for that is I just really want to build this channel up. I also just really want to help people. That is like my ultimate goal, is giving some kind of clarity or guidance into your life. So what I've decided to do is just come on daily do daily readings. When I first started this channel, I was doing like signs every week, every month, and it just wasn't resonating with me anymore. And so I kind of pulled away for 3 years now. But like, again, I've gone through a lot of life transitions, health scares, like a lot of stuff has happened, which we can go into later. That's not a problem. But I've just been really feeling like pulled back to doing this. And then I pulled up my channel, and I recently had some new comments of people that had somehow my old videos popped up and they resonated. So just feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. But I just want to go live every day, be able to take any donations for $20. I'll answer, I'll do live reading for you. I will have that in the description box. Unfortunately, my laptop isn't cooperating today, so I will have that set up by tomorrow. I'll get the kinks worked out. But yeah, so join me daily live. I'm going to start in the morning doing just a general energy read for everybody. And then if you want to hop on and ask a question for a $20 donation, I'll do an in-depth reading with you live. And then I'm just going to do some fun, like just random readings and stuff throughout the live streams. Because obviously it's going to take a while to build up till people start joining. But yeah, that's my goal, is just to keep doing this live every day and just pushing forward, and hopefully something beautiful will come of it. So that is my hopes, dreams, and wishes for today. But yeah, let's jump back into here. Been shuffling the Witch's Tarot for a while. So we're just going to ask, what are the general energies or guidance that everyone needs for today? Sunday, December 4th, 2022. All right. Go ahead and get 3 cards. I've got the 8 of Wands. I got the Knight of Swords. And I got the Hangman. So again, I feel like there's something that's kind of weighing on you. This is general, so on all of us, I guess. I guess there's something that we all are kind of in our heads about, is what I'm getting from this. Is there something that we're all kind of in our heads about, that maybe we've had a lot of people throw their opinions or their advice or different things at us, or maybe we just have a lot coming at us with, you know, being the holidays and a lot going on. So I just get this energy of like feeling a little overwhelmed because there's just a lot coming at us, and it's making us want to just go within and just kind of like protect ourselves from all this fast energy that's just coming at us. And we're not sure how to handle it. So it could be any kind of situation. Obviously, everybody's life's different. Maybe you are dealing with some struggles right now, and, you know, everybody's putting their 2 cents in and telling you what to do, or, you know, people are kind of just racing at you, trying to help you, but they're not helping you in the way that you need it. There is one person, though, I just keep getting, there's this one person, this one energy around us that could definitely help clarify or give us some kind of wisdom. So I want to clarify this a little more, because I just keep getting this energy that I just keep getting this energy of like there's just something that we're trying to deal with on our own, when the key is to getting help from others. But at the same time, I have all this fast energy coming at you that's really confusing you. So let's go ahead and get some clarification on that. What is all this fast energy coming at us? Oops, what's that? Wow, some more energy. Okay, so out of that, the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Magician. So that's what flipped over, by the way. So let me just look at this cards now. I get them all down. So there's definitely been some great ending, because I did start with the 10 of Swords here popped out first. So there is something that's ending, and I think that's kind of what's causing the confusion. We're definitely at a huge cycle right now. I feel energetically, just even not for myself, but for people around me that I know, where our lives are shifting without us like wanting to or trying to. Like things are just happening to us, or for us, I should say. And so it can be very scary, it can be very tough at the time, it can be very overwhelming, and I feel like we're all having something happen. But it's something positive, like it wants to turn into something that's going to bring us more balance, something that's going to really make us fulfilled and bring us some magic to our lives. Same thing with the first cards that I pulled. It's like you just kind of got to go with the flow right now. There may be a lot of energies being thrown at you, a lot of endings, a lot of new beginnings, just a lot going on energetically for all of us, a lot of change. But it's just saying basically what I'm getting from this is just really keeping that inner peace, staying with the flow, staying balanced, because there is something magical that's going to come out of this energy going forward. There is something really unique and inspiring that's going to happen. So that's wonderful. All right. So let's skip the Witch's Tarot. Move on to the next tarot deck. So instead of doing a general readings again, I'm going to pull this other deck out because it's my favorite deck I use. It's called the Line Strider Tarot. This is like my favorite deck. So I'm going to pull this up and just do some simple readings, like as if somebody asked me a question, and just kind of see, maybe it'll be something that resonates with you. Maybe your situation or something. So let's just do some fun readings for a little bit. Before I jump into that, I did want to pull for the general daily energy Archangel card. So let me get those out. So hopefully you're all doing well. I've missed you all. Hopefully y'all still here, still want to give me a chance, still hang out with me. Definitely feel free to email me. My email's still the same, just1spirit@gmail.com. If you'd like to talk to me or if you have any questions or anything. But yeah, I'm just going to come on here daily live and see what happens. Let's get you an Archangel message. Throw my cards. What is the Archangel message for everyone for today, December 4th, 2022? Archangel messages. And two, like, I'm not really big astrologer. Like, but I do general. Like, I do know generalized stuff and, like, kind of pay attention to that. And the fact is with all these, like, eclipses and retrogrades and all this stuff that's been happening for the last few years, that's, like, all coming to an end. And we're kind of going to get, like, this final payoff for us. Not just for me, but for everybody. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull one Archangel card. Which one should we pick? Let's go with this one. Oh, I got two. Ooh, we got two for today. Alright, so the first one is the Relationship Quartz Crystal. And it's called Archangel Cameo. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, sorry. I know there's a way to say it, so I apologize. It says, I attract healthy, harmonious relationships into my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me exactly as I am. It's wonderful to be liked and loved so much by such wonderful people. Oh, that's the sweetest little message. Oh, that is so sweet. I want to hug that card. Oh, isn't that just, I want me to read it again. That was a beautiful daily message. It says, I attract healthy, harmonious relationships into my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me exactly as I am. It's wonderful to be liked and loved so much by such wonderful people. Oh, I love you all. Sending you all that good vibes. It feels wonderful when you get good messages. All right. The next one is called the Tree Agate Crystal. And it says, are you a tree hugger or an activist? But the Archangel message is ethereal. It's the earth is my mother. I am one with all that is. I am connected with sacred energy of the trees, plants, shrubs, vines, and smaller vegetation. I embrace the sunshine as well as the rain. I am in balance with all of life. Oh, that's a sweet message too. And that kind of goes back to like the first message we have with just like going with the flow. I feel like today's just kind of a day to really go with the flow. If you are going through something really, hard or tough right now, or just like confused about a decision that you need to make, I definitely would seek somebody out that you truly, truly do trust. Just to kind of, I feel like there's a bigger energy around you that wants to help you if you are going through something. And I feel like that just kind of goes back to that. Just, you know, staying in balance with all of life and kind of going with the flow. All right, so let's see. What kind of fun readings would we like to know? What kind of fun readings would we like to know? All right, I think the first reading I want to do, let's see, what would be, how about we do, all right, here's a scenario that I always used to get asked all the time when I was doing readings before. And it was, excuse me, it was, do they like me? So let's just do a simple, do they like me? So if you have a person in mind, if you're not, just skip this part. But if you have a person in mind and you're not really sure if they like you, but you like them, and you're kind of just wondering if you should put any more energy in towards it, this reading would be for you then. So let's go ahead and just get a couple cards here. I'm just shuffling. Does this person like me? Tap into this energy. Close my eyes because I get the images sometimes and I can feel energy better. So does this person like me? Keep getting a tall person, so I don't know if somebody of you, I just get this tall energy, like somebody that's taller than you. I also got darker hair, darker eyes, so it's definitely not, that's kind of the energy I'm getting, like a darker hair, darker eyes, taller person. Y'all, you want some truth here? Because, like, seriously, the card that just flew out, I just don't even want to deal with that right now. Alright. Alright, I'll tell you. So this is this person that I like, right? And one minute they're, like, really, like, up my butt, and the next minute they just kind of, like... But I also know that they're a water sign, and they're kind of moody and emotional creatures as they are, because they're water signs, right? They go by their feelings and stuff. Plus, you know, with family and stuff, the holidays, they just had a lot going on, work and all that, right? But sometimes I just wonder, like, does this person even really like me? Because, like, I feel like if you like somebody, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just different. So anyways, when I was doing that, and I was talking about it, their freaking sign, their card for them popped out. So... that's why I was giggling. But we're putting it back because it's not my energy. Not reading for myself cards. I just thought that was super funny that their sign went flying out. All right. Do they like me? Do they like me? Do they like me? And do I think this person's doing anything wrong? No. As I say that, the World card pops out. And Two of Wands. I don't think they are, my person particularly. I don't think they are. I think they're not, like, out here. I just don't think that. I don't get that energy from them. I think it's more of the energy I pick up is just, like, more of a scaredness. Like, they've been hurt really bad, or they're just, like, they're kind of standoffish. Alright, I might have to get a new deck because this deck wants to throw nothing but my own issues out. So, I don't like that. Unless you're all going through the same thing as me, which maybe you are, so maybe I should just keep going with this reading. But, alright. So, we're going to do 2 more shuffles, and then I'm going to cut the deck. And we're going to start the reading. So, does this person like me or anybody else that's watching this video? What is the answer to the question, does this person like me? What is the answer to the question, does this person like me? All right. Let's go ahead and just give it a good cut. And we'll start the reading. All right. Okay. 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 So this person has outside energies that are holding them back. And that's what I got from my person. Not saying this is for me, but it's just funny how the energies always like intervene and kind of, you know, work for all of us. Because yeah, I showed that started off with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands. And in this deck, the Seven of Wands is like all these people like trying to get at or attack the person. And they're trying to rise above that energy. So I feel like they're kind of going through their own spiritual cycles, where they're starting to wake up to patterns and people and things in their life that don't serve them. And then that is coming to an ending. You've got the Ten of Swords here. So they're definitely starting to just feel defeated and just wanting to like just end this cycle. So when they decide to end this cycle, they're going to go within. They're going to take a time out. They're going to take a rest. And that's that energy. And I think this energy is coming from that fact that they just always have like these outside influences coming at them. Kind of depleting their energy or making them feel defensive. Not really sure what's going on in their life. But definitely some outside influences. And I feel like it's people, probably friends, family, just toxic energies that have been around them for the majority of their life. And in order to change that, they're definitely going to have to take that time, that break, just go within and just really do that healing, so that they can end that cycle, so that they can move forward. When they do move forward, they're coming through hot and heavy with the King of Wands. So they're going to come through like a king. They're going to come through with that passion, that fiery energy, that go out and do it, conquer energy. They definitely are contemplating this. They've been contemplating this. They know that this change needs to happen. With the Three of Wands. So they're kind of like on the outside looking in, I feel like, and just really, and it's funny how on this one, there's like this ghost image down here of this deer. So there's like another deer kind of ghostly back here. So it's like, almost like you're always in the back of their mind, like everything that they do. You're in the back of their mind, and they know that they need to like make changes. They know that they need to pick a path to go down. And they know that right now there are certain people, things, and influences in their life that are just really holding them back, or confusing them, or just creating a lot of chaos in their life, so that they can't focus on what and who they want to be. What and who they want to be. They want to be the king of the jungle. They want to be the person that's out here making the things happen, making, you know, showing passion and all of that. So they are definitely highly thinking about that right now, and I feel like they're kind of feeling like on the outside. So, and they definitely are holding back. So like me, I have that held back energy, I feel. So I'm sure, assuming a lot of you also have that. I do really feel like this person likes you. I do feel like they just have this cycle that they're trying to wrap up and try to heal from, of all these past people that have attacked, used, abused, just toxic energy, just manipulation. Like that is coming to an end for this person. And they really do think about you. I think you're in the back of their mind all the time. And that they're holding back on purpose because they know that they have to change something in their life in order to be able to come through and communicate and be able to continue to communicate openly and positively. So that was a deep reading. But yeah, so do they like you? I honestly believe they do, but I feel like they're just at a turning point in their life right now, where they're starting to recognize what they want for themselves. But yet you're always that thought in the back of the head that they just, you know, they can't get rid of. So let's grab 3 of the Witch's Tarot on top of this to kind of clarify. Can I get 3 clarifications? Does this person like me? Can I get 3 clarifications for my viewers that are questioning, does this person like me? Woo! Should we take the flyers? Because they're really, really good. This is what flew out. The Sun and the 2 of Cups. They do. They just have their own shit they're dealing with, unfortunately. Wow. The Sun and the 2 of Cups. I feel like that should just end the does they like me? Do they like me question. Holy crap. And the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. They do, but like I said, there's just all that the crap in their life, and like they Sometimes don't make the right choices, because some of these cups don't have good things in them. Some do, though. One of these cups is you. So it's just outside influences right now. But I think that it's really getting heavier and heavier on them, these outside influences that have nothing to do with you or what you do for them or how you treat them. This is literally their own battle that they're fighting right now. And I think Spirit has a role in it, and it's just trying to end it. But I think their thoughts of you with that ghost energy, I just feel like they just can't, they're not going to be able to hold back forever. But I do think that they're putting themselves purposely in a timeout right now, because they're starting to recognize these patterns with these people in their energy in their lives that aren't necessarily good for them, that they might start to see the manipulation, or they might start to see how these people are not helping them, like they're more hindrance, or I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't know what they're doing in their life, but yeah, that's coming to an end, because they definitely want to step up. They want to be in their power. They want to be that king for you. And then confirmation, Sun and the Two of Cups flew out, like flew out. So do they like me? That is that reading. All right, so let's do, I want to do like a precursor, because I really want to do some in-depth New Year's readings. I'm going to get those put together this week for each one of you. But I think we should do like a pre-New Year's reading. So just kind of, I'm going to do like a 2-card for each sign kind of thing. I'm going to start with Aries. Everybody always starts with Aries. It's just easier because then you can remember where you're at. So I'm just going to quick to like a sneaky peek for the next year energies. Good things, bad things. I don't know. I pray everything is wonderful. I'm just trying to add as much light and love I can in this world, because we definitely need it. But yeah, let's get a little sneaky peek into next year for everybody. I'm going to take a drink of water first. My throat is a little dry. This is a Fair State Bulldog. It's the college my daughter went to. I'm in Michigan, by the way, Western Michigan area. This is northern, like central Michigan area. But yeah, Michigan is a beautiful state. I don't know. Like I've visited, I've traveled and stuff, but I've never lived anywhere but like Western Michigan area. And the reason why is like, I just feel people are just nice here. Like, I don't, like, it's like that old school charm. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys have some towns or places that are similar and that I need to come visit. But it's like people are just nice. Like, if they see that they'll help. Like, they don't think twice of it. They hold doors open. They'll say hello. People know, they know their neighbors. Neighbors are willing to help. Like, I also have lived in cities, and maybe that's what it is. It's more maybe in the bigger cities that you don't see it, and maybe more in the small towns you get it. But yeah, it's just that I don't want to say what states I've been to, but I've been to a couple states where I just honestly thought the people were just so rude. Like, I walked up to the hotel desk and they just stared at me, and I'm like, I need to check in to this. They're like, oh, all right. Like, like, aren't you supposed to say, hey, welcome to so-and-so, how can I hang out? Like, I don't know, just the simple things like that. Sorry, my eyes watering. So that's what I love about Michigan. I feel like people here just really do care about each other. There's like this pride almost too with Michigan. It's definitely not the cheapest state to live in. It's quite expensive actually. For the income, ratio, I guess. And I think that's too, it's probably in your area too, like since COVID, like the cost of living has gone up everywhere, I know. But it just seems really drastic here. Like, rent has doubled. Housing prices have almost tripled. Like, incomes aren't doubling and tripling overnight. So, and I feel for everybody. I really do. I say prayers every night for everyone. But anyways, enough about that. I got the cards shuffled. So let's do a sneaky peek into the new year. I'm going to start with Aries. Can I get a couple cards as a sneak peek energies for the new year for Aries? 2 cards for the sneak peek energies for the new year for Aries. We have the Queen of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this, your next year is going to be all about communication and putting in the work. Making sure that you are communicating with people, making sure that you're understanding what people are trying to communicate to you, so that you have less confusion in your life. The next energy or the aspect, so I can show you the cards too. Queen of Swords. The next energy is the 8 of Pentacles. So I just see like you putting on the finishing touches, really staying focused on your work, whatever goals you're trying to pursue, and you're just really shining it up and really perfecting it, and putting that extra time and energy in. So yeah, definitely next year for Aries, I would really focus on my communication, on what I'm putting my time and energy into, and is it what I want for myself. That would be kind of just off these 2 cards, my general opinion about Aries for next year. But then let's jump over to Taurus. Let's go ahead and pull a couple sneak peek energies for Taurus for 2023. Can you believe it's 2023? Like, all right, this is age me, but I don't care. I was born in 1980. I do not feel like I'm that old. But then to say 1980 to 2023, it makes me sound old. Like, I feel, so I don't know. It just, time flies. Like when you're a kid and you're playing and stuff, and like summertime, and just like the days go on forever. And then like all of a sudden you go from being like a kid to like an adult to like you're just old all of a sudden, like overnight. I don't know. Not really that old, but you know what I'm saying. So it's just hard to think like it's 2023 already. And we thought we'd have flying cars and all that stuff. But anyways, moving on. 2 cards for Taurus, general reading. Sneak peek for 2023. 2 cards for Taurus. All right, Taurus, you've got strength in the world. Woo! So I feel like Tauruses that are tuning into this, if you stay strong and stay focused and stay true to who you are and what's best for you without anybody else's outside influences, opinions, just really blocking that out and just staying to what you want and who you are. The world, you can have whatever you want next year. Like I feel like if you just stay strong and stay focused and just really in your own power, you're going to be unstoppable. The world is yours next year. You can have whatever you want. Just sticking to it and staying with it. Wow. I really love this world card. I think it's so cute. I feel like this is just the universe just smiling down on us. Like, I see you. You're doing good. Keep it up. Wow. So Taurus, I mean, I'm eager to see what your full reading will be for next year, just because to start off with a sneak peek of having the strength in the world, that's amazing. Amazing. All right. And for some reason, the cards are making me tell you, if you're a female Taurus watching this and you like fresh flowers, but you're single or for whatever reason, this is telling me to like go to one of your local florists and just see if you can set up like stopping in like once or twice a week for like some random like leftover flowers and put it into a bouquet. A lot of them will do it cheap. Like I had one by me that I used to go to, and if you went, they like any leftovers and stuff, they would put it into a small bouquet for $10. I just feel like having fresh flowers. Or you wanting fresh, I don't know, there's something, these flowers just keep popping out at me, and like you wanting flowers, and go buy them flowers yourself. Don't wait for somebody to get them for you. All right. Yeah, I don't know why the flowers are just like keep popping out. And they're in the other card too. They're on the world card too. There's flowers all over it. So something about fresh flowers. If you're somebody watching this and you really just want fresh flowers in your life, go make a deal with your local florist. They always have like leftovers, and they're still very nice and pretty and fresh. It's just randoms from bouquets that they had put together from orders, and then they'll just package it up for you. It's usually super cheap. Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, my twinsies. My twinsies. What is the sneak peek energies for Gemini for 2023? Sneak peek energies for Gemini 2023. First one we have is 6 of Swords, moving away from something. And the next one is Justice. So your sneak peek for, sorry, my eye keeps watering. I don't know if it's allergies or what it is. It's just watering. So your sneak peek for next year is the 6 of Swords with the Justice card. So I feel like your main energies for next year are going to be learning to walk away, move away from things that aren't serving you and moving towards things that are. I feel like you're going to have a lot of transitions next year is what I'm getting. A lot of life transitions. But it's leading you towards what is meant for you or what you should be doing. Wow. I get this energy of like, it's not necessarily, some of them are not going to necessarily be easy for you. But just know that you are, it is what the universe is trying to do. Universe is there to help you. Excuse me. I have to blow my nose, so I do apologize. Sorry about that. It's life. Crap happens. All right, so where are we at? So Gemini, that's my feelings for you. There's a lot of, we'll unpack that in your, because I can tell that there's a lot of things going to be happening, things you're going to move towards, away from, a lot of balancing and justice happening in your life. Cancer, 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 Cancers. My little water babies. Cancers. Cancer, Cancers. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What is the sneak peek to your energies for 2023? Cancer, what is your sneak peeks for the energies of 2023? All right. We got the 6 of Pentacles and we got the 8 of Wands. So I feel this is so funny. I just want to start laughing because I feel like you're going to almost feel like this magic in your life where you don't understand where it's coming from, but things are just going to be happening. Money's just going to be coming towards you. Like things are just going to be pouring down to you. And I feel like you're going to feel like a little kid, like in a candy store, like what did I do? Like, why is this all happening? But it's like there's so much stuff is just going to be coming to you. That's what I'm focused on for some reason. Just stuff like falling down. I think these are blessings and like things from the universe for your past deeds or your past, you know, I just feel like you're just going to get really blessed and things are just going to magically happen. And same thing with this. It's going to happen for you quickly. Like things are just going to start clicking. Like if you have been struggling this year or trying to make things happen or goals or any of that kind of stuff, I feel like if you have been struggling with that, next year is when it's going to finally like open up for you. And that stuff's going to, like your goals are going to start being made and like things are just going to miraculously start happening for you. And you're just going to be like, whoa, where's this coming from? Because it's just going to all start clicking and happening so fast. Like it could be dreams that you've been trying to do or manifest for years now and you just haven't been able to. But I feel like next year for you is going to be that year where everything's going to start lining up. And dreams are going to start coming true. And just things are just going to miraculously start happening for you. And you're just not going to understand where it's coming from. But I think it's coming from the universe. It's coming from something above. So it's raining down on you. And it's Pentacles, Cancer. I know you like your money. Money, money, money. So yes, the universe is going to rain money down on you next year. Just, it's really what I'm getting from it, but all right, moving on. What's next? Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Good old lions. My little Leos. Leo, Leo. All right, so the Lover's card flipped out, so you definitely have some kind of love story going on next year. Can I get another card for Leos? Ooh, ooh. That was like half the deck. That doesn't count. All right, one more card for Leos for a mini sneak peek of 2023. Knight of Cups. Okay. So Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so I might jump on this energy. No, I'm just kidding. But I am a Leo rising. Lovers and the Knight of Cups is what you're getting for your sneak peek for next year. So Leo, I have nothing else to say other than love is on your mind, in your atmosphere. Love is what your year is going to be about. Wow. I mean, they're just, you can't, I mean, there's somebody coming towards you that's going to really, like, truly love you. If they're not already in their life. If they are in your life, then it's going to be like an upping. Maybe they're going to propose to you. Maybe they're going to offer to move in with you. If you're single, next year is definitely the year to be going out on dates and meeting people. And just, I feel like this is like divinely guided. Like something's happening in the love department for you. So, wow, good job, Leos. I can't wait to read your reading now. Wow, definitely love coming for you. It's all about love for you. That's all I got was love on this. All right. So what's after Leo? Virgos, my virgins. I have a lot of Virgo friends. I get along with Virgos. All right. Virgos, sneak peek 2023. What's the sneak peek for Virgo for 2023? Sneak peek for Virgo 2023. Sneak peek for Virgo. Nine of Pentacles and Four of Swords. So I feel like for you, next year is going to be a time of focusing on yourself. Making sure you're getting enough rest. And also, I also feel like something maybe have happened to you this year, like towards the end of this year, whether it's already happened or something. I feel like something is happening that's taking you into next year where you almost feel like standoffish or guarded. And just really protective of your own energy. And I feel like the next year is just trying to tell you to keep focusing on yourself, building yourself up, focusing on your goals. And don't be afraid and don't be sad if you just need to step back and take time for yourself. I really think the key for you next year is I hate to say it, but just being really self-focused. So Virgo, yours is all about yourself. Yours is a self-focused energy for next year. But we'll see with your in-depth what we get. What's after Virgo? Is it Libra? No, Scorpio. Scorpio comes first. No, wait. Leo, Virgo. Libra? Yes, Libra's next. I gotta get that right. Libras, another sign I have tons of friends that are Libras. Alright, Libra. What is a sneak peek for Libra 2023? My little scales, my little justice. How about that justice? I'm all about that justice. Alright, Libras, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Libra, what do we got? All right, we got the Knight of Wands. You're feeling very defensive in the Page of Wands, and you're yelling at people and throwing tantrums. I'm sorry, that's what I got from this. You're being defensive. Something is just, you just have your walls up, And then if somebody tries to break it down, you're yelling at them like, get the fuck back. Get the F back. I don't know. That's what I get from this. So, Libras. You're just being really, you have your walls up. You're being very guarded. Maybe this year just hasn't been a good year. And so you're kind of going into next year with this guard up. And it's like when you do speak, you're yelling or you're kind of throwing like little like childish, I get childish tantrums and I'm sorry, but I just get that. If it's not you, it's somebody around you throwing tantrums, maybe because you have your guard up. But I just get this, like, I could just get this image of somebody just like just having a tantrum almost, or like, yeah. So I'm curious to see what your in-depth reading will show. But right now, it's just showing you're going, like, the general energy is kind of like guarded, not really trusting, not letting people in, just kind of just on edge. But at the same time, if somebody does, it's like you're throwing a tantrum. So it's like you want people to come in. It's like you want people to come in. You want people to be around you and near you and all that and like letting them in. But you, at the same time, you're keeping your guard up. So then when people sense your guards up and they pull back, you're throwing a tantrum. I don't know if that's true or if that fits your situation, but that is what I'm getting. So on to Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio moon. Oh, it's a difficult placement. To have your moon in Scorpio, it's very hard. I don't know. I like Scorpios though. I always get along with Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, 2 cards, general energies for 2023. Can I have 2 cards for the general energies of 2023 for Scorpio? All right, we got the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Woo, who has pissed you off? I get from this reading that this is you. You are just fine. You are happy. You're content. You are looking down on somebody that you have completely turned ice cold against. You're not entertaining anymore, any longer. And you're happy about that. You're like completely fine about that. You're just living up in your own little world, just doing your thing, and you have totally iced somebody or something out. I don't feel like this is, I feel like this is you just because the way the cards are on the table for me. I don't know if you could see it, but she's like looking down, and this is the card she's looking down at. So it's like you purposely have iced somebody out, or you're going to ice somebody out next year. And you're going to happily do it. It's something that you feel you need to do for yourself. Somebody has pissed a Scorpio off. That's what I get. All right. What's after Scorpio? Is it Sagittarius? Scorpio? Yep, Sagittarius. All right, my little stags. My little staggers. My baby fires, I call them. All right, Sagittarius, what is your 2 cards for the general energies going forward for 2023? If I could shuffle right. Sagittarius, 2023. We have the 5 of Wands and the Fool. So I feel like you're going to have some kind of difficulty, some kind of argument, some kind of interference that is actually going to catapult you to a new path, on a new cycle in your life. So maybe you're kind of even dealing with that now, since we're doing the reading in December and it's your birth month. Which, happy birthday. But yeah, there's some kind of like fighting, there's some kind of commotion, there's just all this, like, I mean, these are literally dragons and people riding them, and they're hitting each other, so, with sticks. So yeah, there's some kind of fighting, some kind of like just disagreements, arguments, things going on, and it's just really catapulting you to this I don't give a care attitude, and you're just going to set out on this new path and have this new vision for yourself. Yeah, so something is definitely going to be a little chaotic and a little hard, a little struggles. and there's a lot of like fighting and commotion, but it's really just like snapping you into this like this whole new leap, whole new path that you're gonna take. All right, so on to Capricorns. Little 2-card sneak peek for Capricorn for 2023. 2-card sneak peek for Capricorn for 2023. 2-card sneak peek, Capricorn 2023. You have the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorns always have the money. Always get the money. They are like, man, but they are stubborn too. Like, no offense. I have a lot of, I'm coming from experience. And I'm an earth sign too. I'm a Taurus, so I get you cappies. But, yeah. You guys are all about being honest, open, communicative. Like, I just feel like you guys are laying down the rules for your life next year. And if it ain't about money, you ain't having it. Like, you guys are strictly just going to be focusing on your money, your goals, what you need, what you want. You already feel like you're in a good place. Like, you are that king energy. You are that top dog energy. And it's like you're just going to go slay it next year, and just abundance, and just it's all just going to keep coming to you. And it's going to get bigger and bigger. I also feel like you maybe even want to be starting some kind of new thing up where you are doing more like communicative. It could be maybe like doing coaching, speeching like speeches, like giving guidance. I don't know, I just feel like you guys are, there's just this new path and this new cycle that you're stepping into that is very abundant, but it has to do with how you communicate. It has to do with you being strong and confident, and just really communicating your thoughts, feelings to people. But it's like you are at the same time cunning with it. Like, you will just cut somebody out if they're going to be interfering or blocking your abundance at all. It's like you kind of have this guard up, but at the same time you're like open, and you're just really focused on your goals and your money for next year. So yours will be another interesting one to like do the detail just to see how this all plays out. All right, so now my little Aquarians. My daughter's an Aquarius, and she likes to argue with me because, I shouldn't say argue, we just talk, but she's like, why am I a water barrier, but I'm an air sign? She's like, no wonder why we're so confused. And I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. She's like, I should be a water sign, I'm a water bear. She's like, but I'm an air sign. And she's like, no wonder why we're so quirky and confused. Because Aquariuses, they are, I don't know, everyone I've ever known are just a little different. Nothing bad about being different. They're all the most loving, heart-centered, like, amazing people ever. But they are a little quirky. My daughter's quirky. It just is what it is. But that's funny that she mentioned that. And I was like, maybe that is why. So I just thought I'd share that with you. But Aquariuses, give me 2 cards. What's coming towards for the sneak peek 2023 for Aquarius? What's a sneak peek for 2023 for Aquarius? Sneak peek 2023 for Aquarius. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't need to see this. All right, I'm going to take my daughter's fact that she is this sign out of the equation because, oh my goodness. All right. And then I'll tell you afterwards why I'm taking her out of this. But anyways, so Aquarius, you get to start with the Ace of Cups. So next year is all about love, your cup overflowing, being happy, content. And you have the 10 of Pentacles. And it's like whatever loving relationship you're having, it's going to be the ultimate relationship. So I feel like Aquariuses next year are going to be very happy and content with the family and with love and all of that. The reason why I said I wanted to take my daughter out of this equation is because she recently moved to the other side of the state and is living with her boyfriend, and there is like this baby glowing in the background of this card. I'm not ready to be a grandma. But No, so that's the only reason why. But no, this is great. If this is, she's, yeah, truly happy in all of that next year and wonderful. But yeah, I mean, Aquarius is, your love is going to be overflowing. Your family life, your life in general is going to be happy. So if it's not now, if there's something you're going through, just stick through. Just keep focusing and believing and just living and putting love out. Because you definitely have something beautiful around family and love next year, around being abundant, content, happy. So, and possibly a new baby. Not for my daughter, though. No, she's not ready yet. I mean, and then you always, like, when you're young and you're in your 20s and you're first living together, like, you just need, like, a good year together or two. You know what I'm saying? Before you bring something else into the picture. That's all I'm saying. And then, so, but if you are an Aquarius and you're hoping that you're going to fall in love and live happily ever after and have a family, definitely possible. Absolutely possible. All right, so what's after? Oh, my Pisces, my little fishies. My fishy fish. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What is the sneak peek for Pisces for 2023? That one flipped out, and I'm not going to keep it. But if you want to know what it is, if it comes back out, fine. But it was Three of Swords, and I just don't like that energy to start your reading for next year. So I'm going to put it back and just say I dropped it. But Pisces, sneak peek 2023. 2 cards for Pisces, sneak peek 2023. We have the Two of Wands. So there's definitely 2 paths that you are having to make a choice. One of the paths is going to bring you victory. The other path is going to bring you a player. So, wow. Okay. So for Pisces next year, you definitely are going to start off with having, I just feel like next year you're going to have a lot of options and a lot of quick decisions you're going to have to make. And the reason why I say they're going to be quick decisions is because the Knight of Wands is clarifying this energy, and that's a fast in and out energy. So I feel like things are just going to be coming at you, and you're going to have to make a quick decision. Like, oh my gosh, am I going to do A or B? A or B? Like there is no C, there is no, I can't do both. Like I have to just pick one. And I feel like you're going to worry a lot. You're going to struggle with those. But overall, you do have the Six of Wands. So I feel like whatever decisions you end up making are going to be the right decisions. You may just have to just really just calm your mind, maybe meditate for 10-15 minutes, just quiet your mind, and then just really logically step back and be like, okay, do I want to take this path over here? Has a cat looking down it, or do I want to take this path over here where I'm holding the world? So I'm not saying you're going to decide between the world or a cat, but I'm just saying there are going to be 2 choices. And whatever those 2 choices are, I mean, maybe you get 2 job offers and you're like, oh my gosh, do I want this job offer, this job offer? What do I do? I have to make a decision by Monday, you know, so just quiet your mind and just really think, okay, all right, which one is best for me? And I feel like if you do that, you will make the right decisions next year. So that is what I have for my Pisceans. And then let's see, after Pisces, oh, we're done. We went around that fast. Wow. All right. So hopefully, I don't know, that'll be fun to look back and do the full readings for next year for each sign and see if these energies stick around or if they kind of play off into the full one. See what happens for you next year. But let's see. So I've been live for an hour now. I think I'm going to take a break. I didn't have anybody jump on, which is not a problem. I know I'm just starting back up again, and it's going to take y'all a minute to see me, recognize me, and want to join in again, so it's not a problem. But I think I'm going to sign off for now. I am also going to, because I'm really on a roll and I really want to keep reading, I think after I hop off here, take a little lunch break, and then I think I'll start just posting some readings for the signs. Not really sure, but we're going to go with the flow. Like the time, hey, Tarot said, go with the flow. All right, but I'm going to hop off here. I really appreciate you if you do watch this later. Hopefully you find some insight with any of this rambling that we did. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. I'm going to, like I said, come on every day at 11 to do the general daily readings. And then just some more fun readings like this, just picking random questions. If you have a question that you would like to see a reading done for, or like an area of life that you think that nobody's touching upon that they should be looking into, just drop it down in the comments. I'll definitely, put it on the books and take a look and getting that thrown in my daily readings. Other than that, just like, subscribe, share, comment. And thanks for welcoming me back. Anybody that's seen me before, I appreciate you for giving me a second chance. Anybody new, thank you for joining in. And hopefully we can grow together, change together. I'm excited. So happy to be back. Happy to be in a solid new place where I can have all the time to do this. So thank you again. I love you all. Live, love, and believe. Bye.